welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe along, watch out for some other videos. Today, dropping the Trimax off first job. We're going to get it tucked away in the shed, ready for a bit of winter maintenance on it. And then, if we get a chance, we're going to get the wheels changed back over on the T6. If not, we'll just go ahead with it anyway and get the mower on. And we've got some grass to cut for silage to tidy our hay paddocks up. So that's the plan. This is his last resort before we hire a parking attendant. That's that tucked away now, nicely, just ready for all that's to do on it is I would like to change the gearbox oils, and then the P2 needs to come off and all needs greasing up because it's getting a bit stiff. A couple of blades to change on it, and then I want to touch up all the paint just on the front so it's starting to flake a little bit and get it back like new. I don't like machines being sat outside, especially ones like this that are without it we're pretty buggered, and needs looking after because it's worth a lot of money as well. And we are selling our old one, which is this is the S4 that we're on now, and we've got a Trimax Pegasus S2, which is also a 5-metre one just like that, and we have got that for sale if anyone's interested. It's on Facebook Marketplace, and yeah, getting rid of that one. But yeah, nicely tucked away. I'm going to get stuff back in now, then I've got a bit of painting to do that I'm going to do tonight, and then get the mower on the T6 in the morning and show you what I'm painting. Straighten her up a bit. I might just want tightening in a bit, unless there's a bit of play. Back a bit. Might do it top link, might it? It's cleaned up well. This is cleaned up well. Video for a thing either. How much you can see, just put them down. Put it on like a time lapse so it's all fast. Stand on that. It's so upsetting that it's 5 o'clock and it's as dark as this and need the lights on. But that is the mower on, ready for morning. So first job, gonna get that mowing done and then see what the day brings. I think that might take a while, and then got a little job to do what I've been painting, and I'll show you that because that's gonna look ace as well. We're back this morning. It is very cold and it's been raining, so I'm going to give it till, I don't know, 10, 11 o'clock something before I do the grass cutting. So what we've got to do is, I've made this, so it's a little frame, it's painted, hot paint's dry, just check it, did it again last night, a couple of coats. So I've made some plates to bolt down, and then this frame, and then drilled some holes in it and tapped them all. I'm just going to re-tap them because they've got paint in them now, and then put it up and you'll see where it is. This is an old straw chopper that were in his barn that we've painted up, and then this is where we're going to bolt this to, and then we've got something to go on that. So now as you come down the lane, we've got a nice new farm sign fastened to that for when you come in. It's got rusty on it as well. Still a bit cold, well very cold, and a bit damp in the air, but it's not going to get any better looking at the forecast. So I'm just going to get it mowed, heading down now. I'm going to do all of it I think just to tidy it up more than anything, and then Tom's going to have the grass off it for their cows and they'll bale it and wrap it. So yeah, get cracked on with that, and then not be long. What is it today? 7th today, and me and Tom have booked the train and we are heading down to London on the 19th, just to show a disappointment I suppose with the new budget, and well, just farmers need to stick together and show the solidarity and get down there and show support and get something changed. So as you can see, there isn't much grass on it at all, but it's enough to be worth baling it, and it'll make alright cow feed, and it, like I say, it's tidying the field up for us, getting rid of this, and then when it comes to next spring we'll be able to bang the fertiliser on it and it'll get away nice and even across it. We should have a nice crop of hay next year. So flying across it, to be fair, and it's making a nice job, even though I am on the grass tyres, which to be honest it's not a bad thing at all because they're not chewing in at all. You can't even tell that being on, even where it's a bit wetter in places. But who would have thought I'd be cutting grass on the 7th of November to bale, but not me. And then we've still got some more grass cutting to do at the schools just to get on top of it, because it is still growing. It's been so mild, it's been a bit of a weird one really. Some places had it really wet and we didn't seem to get that, and then the past like 3 weeks probably it's been really mild and everything's still been growing. So yeah, it means we've a bit more grass cutting to do, but hopefully that will then be the last cut, and it is just the bits that are sort of round and about, it's not the whole fields. They're alright, I've treaded them. So that's something else we've got on probably next week, or well at the weekend more likely, because obviously can't do it on an evening now because it's dark at 4:30, and well yeah, can't do it through the day because kids are in school. So weekend jobs it is, but it should just be a couple of weekends and we'll get done. So that is all that grass cut. There's even less on that bit, but either this afternoon or in the morning get it all rowed up ready for Tom to bale either tomorrow or Saturday. See when he's doing it. I think they're doing some themselves, and I think he's baling that tomorrow, he said, so could do it then. But yeah, see there where it's really thick, that's where we had an issue last year with the septic tank, the runoff for it. It were actually, there's some like mucky water were coming down it, it's obviously quite high in nitrogen, and it will come into there, so we've dug all that out and redone it and made all that as it should be again. But it shows that it's put the fertiliser just there into that bit, and it's grown really well there. Dad's got all muzzles off new sprayer and he's just cleaning in some soapy water, all a bit mucky. And then because we've been mowing, it needs a quick swill off and re-greasing on the bed. That's all washed off. I'm going to get some of my magic greasy grease. No, not it's moved. Get some of the magic paint on grease and oil and paint it all on the shiny bits there. So we have got a wagon ready for wheeling in the morning. So if you can hear me over this mower, I'm just moving the little Kubota to get the drill on so that we can get to the wheat in the morning, because it's coming at 8 o'clock, and we've got to move all that stuff, so at least if the drill's on, we can get here at 7 in the morning and get everything else shifted, or 7:30, something like that, so we'll get this hooked up. And the winter paddocks need another bale. It's Friday morning, the wagon's on its way, getting everything cleared out, ready to go. That is shed cleared out and swept. Manitou ready to go, bucket on, windows cleaned. I really want a bigger bucket because it's so slow with this, even with the 18-ton wagons. If anyone's got like a cheap bucket or something, I would love a new one. So yeah, time for a morning cuppa and then we'll get them loaded. So that's that load away. Got the temperature spare now. I'm just climbing up the wheat. I'm gonna send it in. See what we're at now. To update my, it's not quite a barn owl grain monitoring system. I'm gonna call it Boovie Owl, and see how we go with that. But it's going up at the minute. We'll see what we get to. So this wheat it's now at 12.3, so it's dropped a lot since I last did it. So I'll get that updated. We'll probably see what the barrel is like and see where we put the fan. So I got the highest temperature as 14 on the wheat, barley's 13, wheat's 14 and other side's 12. So I'm putting it on wheat for today because it's a cool day, it's not very damp, so hopefully that'll get that down. I'm around 10 I think, we'll be alright at that because there's not much left now anyway. So give it today on that and then maybe tomorrow on barley, see how we go. We are out grass cutting tomorrow, so we might not get a chance to do that. Getting across this bit now, I'm actually rowing like 3 or 4 rows into one to try and make it a better swath to bale. So I've dragged it all the way across the 3rd run now. I might do another one, see how it goes. And I've been sort of doing all the headlanding one into that field as well. So flying across it, but like I said, there's not much on it. But it's better than topping it, I might as well use it. And well, Tom's coming for it, they'll bale it and then take it away on the wagon and get him loaded. So like I say, some use out of it rather than just wasting it, because it's got a value as cattle feed, so they might as well have it. Oh no, we've got Baler. Baler is here, and I have done this run, which is many into one, and then that field I put all into one run. So I've done a lot, but it's not much for him to bale, and it is already here. And also, Tom said, fingers crossed, the Baler manages to do it all, because he's been having some issues and ripping belts. So we'll see what happens, but hopefully he'll manage to do this and then get over to theirs to get theirs baled as well, and then we can get them carted. Maybe I'm not going to be under that much pressure because that seems to be leaving the grass behind. I hope that doesn't mean that it can't be baled, because it's quite short stuff, it's not very long, but I have put it all into one row to make him a decent sized row. But fingers crossed it can be baled, because otherwise I don't really know what I'm going to do with it and how we'll get rid of it. He's going again now, see what happens. Don't think he's liking it. Might go have a word with him and see what's happening. I don't really know why, but it's missing bits all down there, look, the baler, and he's having loads of trouble with it. It's sort of, where the swath is, it's like rolling it in front of the pickup reel and then like jumping over it like that. So I don't know why that is, because I won't say there's anything wrong with the grass, it's just like silage, and there's loads of people bale stuff like this. So is it a John Deere baler thing? Or what is it? I ain't too sure, but hopefully we can get it all. I'll show you that bale when I go over there, because it's not the prettiest thing, but yeah. Why is it doing that? Does anyone know? Drop us a comment below, because I think they've had a bit of trouble with the baler doing it on some other stuff of their own this year. Seems the wetter, shorter stuff, they've had a bit of trouble with it. So if anyone knows why that would be, could you let us know? The baler and tractor are bouncing around all over. Looks like on Jurassic Park when the dinosaurs are in the cages and the whole thing starts shaking. That is what that baler's doing, right? Is he netting one? Is he about to spit one out? Not sure, it looks like he's getting out. Must be having issues. We were baling stuff like this in New Zealand, even less than this and thinner than this. And it was going fine on that with New Holland balers, so really don't know what is occurring here, because I thought it would be fine. It seems to be stopped now. That's never good. I've just got this little triangle left to do here, and I'll go give him a hand. That's not pretty. Another grim bale. I don't really know what's occurring. Don't know if it needs to go slower or what, because it just doesn't seem to be feeding in right at all. But I'm done now anyway, so well, I've got a little run, then I'm going to get my rake arms off and get the bales in for him if I can. I really don't know what's happening with it. I'm just wondering, he's got the wheels on the pickup reel, and when I was just watching it, I don't know if it's a bit high, and it needs the wheels off and just run it a bit lower so it's got more chance of picking it up. It's like this is where it's left quite a lot here. It's rolled that over and not picked that up, but I don't know why it won't pull that through, because it's all stuck together. And then this bale looks like absolute, I'm not going to say the word, but there were a lot of leaves in it from around them trees. Some branches too by the looks. So, not the best. It's decided to net the bale using its belt. What's happening, John Deere? So it's now 5 o'clock. Tom has just got the baler sorted, so he's going to come back in the morning and do that. So we'll catch up with him then. And I'm just going to get Manitou away. And then it's very dark. Wash Ray's on for her. And pack up for the night. So we'll catch back up in the morning. So as you'll have just seen, we're having another go this morning. They got a baler fix yesterday, and then Dad's down here with them with a Manitou, pushing the bale out that did the belts and stacking them on the wagon for him. So I'm just heading down to see him now. 6 on, probably be one more, maybe one in a little bit, but it's just a case of tidying up. That's the last little bale, bit of steam coming off it, quite warm. I think that'll go straight in with cows. So it's a bit of a nightmare, but the baler has left quite a bit behind. So I'm just coming round, Dad's just on with it now. I've just had a walk down, getting the big lumps that are left over, just chucking them in the bucket and get rid of them. And then next week gonna grab the chain arrows off, not chain arrows, the grass arrows off hoofs to just drag about any other patches that are there and get rid of that. So yeah, bit of a nightmare, but at least it's all baled. So that's that for that video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one where we're probably harrowing this grass.